Miss Pride to here. Today I'm gonna try to be as audible as possible because I've listened to my other videos where I tried to do these plan with me videos. And number one, you can't hear me. Number two, you can't see what I'm writing. So thank you to those who stuck through the video and did watch. But I watched it and I was like, we still have a long way to go in terms of getting the angles right. So hopefully today it's gonna be much better. My daughter has advised that I used a grade R handwriting. She said I must write as big as possible so people can see. So as I have previously said, my daughter is my YouTube. She's my YouTube employer, and basically I'm doing this for her. Yeah. So the purpose of this channel, I'm basically doing it for her so that I could possibly one day in the future earn extra money that could go into her pocket money and maybe her brother's pocket money. So yeah, that is the whole purpose. It's a side hustle, and if I get monetized at some point, the money would purely go towards my kids school stuff or whatever they need. All right. So with that being said, today we're doing a December budget. Again, this is purely for entertainment purposes. Entertainment purposes. It's no means financial advice. This is no means real numbers. This is no means my life. Um, it is a version of my life, definitely a version of my life, but a very, very tinted, amended kind of version of my life. Very, very kind of fabricated indication of my finances. It could be that I'm getting way less money or a little bit more. So I'm not trying to put that on the internet. So yeah, these are not real monies, guys. I don't want people to start stopping me at the street and say, no, we saw your channel. It seems like you've got a little bit of cash or a little bit of extra or whatever the case might be. These are not real numbers. First of all, I could be earning half or I could be getting half of the amount that I have indicated um, in this channel. So, with that being said, with that in mind, the first, you start with your income first when you do your budget, your income. So, where do I get my money? Okay, the first source of income, my fighter, the one that I respect the most, is my 9 to 5, which is my salary. Sihle, am I writing big enough? Okay. I've gotten a go ahead from my director. So my salary, which I'm not disclosing how much I'm earning, but I'm earning something. And then the second source of income would be from my side hustle. Which let's put 1.5. I don't think I did well this month. I think I'm manifesting increasing this. Maybe in 3 years I will be monetized and YouTube money will also add into this. But for now, side hustles, I'm not disclosing what I could be doing. I could be just helping out my mother on the weekends with cleaning. I could be selling stuff, whatever services that I do. Yeah, it's just things that I do on the side that might earn me a little bit of money. Maybe I'm helping out my dad or my stepdad or whatever with his project or something. And then he gives me some money. And then should I say parenting allowance? I think I'm gonna use this the phrase parenting allowance or spouse allowance. Let's say maybe let's say that. For this month, I think I've negotiated with my partner. As you'd have seen last month, let's say he gave me 5,000, but this month being December, I've negotiated that 5,000 is not gonna be enough given that December has got so many expenses. So I've negotiated that he gives me 7,000 so that I can cover some of the expenses for the kids. Okay. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Again, all of these numbers are fabricated, you know. So, okay, let's go into the expenses now. The expenses, again, the fabricated expenses. Let's go. Let's say rent. Ooh, whoever said we must pay to stay in a house or to live, to have shelter. Okay, for rent is 5.5. And then in the matter of priorities, school fees, because December is a half month. I think last month I paid 4,000, but this month I'm paying 3,000 because it's half month. So I've negotiated. Okay. So I've negotiated with the teachers that I'm gonna pay half of the school fees. So it's gonna be 1.5 for each child. Oh my god, my handwriting. Again, I need my daughter to check. Sike, please check if
It's too small.
it's too small. Okay. And then I'm gonna try to write bigger. And then let's say for groceries. Groceries. I don't know how big can I write. Groceries because this month we're not gonna be here for the full month. We're gonna be at home for about 10 days of December. So we're not gonna be spending as much. I think I've taken out about 500 from our groceries budget. So yeah, but we are gonna try to leave some food so that when we come back from home, it's not nice to come back from home and you find that you don't even have maize meat, you don't even have anything. So I think you should just leave the basic for when you come back, you know, in case you overspend, which I'm not intending to do that. And then for rates and levies, let's stick with the amount that I've said last month. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. 500. And then for electricity, guys, have you noticed how much those units have decreased? I mean, for 500, you get almost half of what you would have gotten in 2021. Am I the only one who's complaining? Am I the only one? I'm just stressing about how are we going to survive winter. I'm not a fan of a gas stove, a gas heater. So I'm just really stressing how are we going to be able to warm ourselves in winter if electricity is this expensive, if we're spending 500 rent in summer. And sometimes you find that you even top up. If there's background noise, guys, my son is playing in the background. I've tried to get him to cooperate, but he's not interested. He's told me so that he's not interested. So he's not interested, so you just have to bear with me. For entertainment, which is the house part of the entertainment, which is Wi-Fi, DSTV, and stuff like that, I'm still gonna stick to 1,000 rands. And then for clothes, this would be my portion of the clothes for December. Usually, it would be the portion that goes to my kids, but for December, I've shot a video of me trying to budget to buy their clothes. If you haven't watched that video, please go into my links and my previous videos and just find the one that says December expenses, and then you will find the video. So the 1,000 rand would be for me, so that I also deserve to look a little bit decent. And then let's say for transport, I'm gonna be using other people's car. Basically, I'm gonna be going home with my brother. Yeah, I'm gonna be going home with other people, so I'm not gonna be driving. So I'm just gonna contribute probably plus minus 1,000 towards petrol and things that maybe we might want. We still have our grandmother with us, and we are so blessed. So when you go home, it's like you're going to see your little baby, because as they age they become kids, so she really wants those sweets and stuff. So we really need to buy her something nice to take, because the first thing she asks when you get home, she would ask "Ungiphatheleni," which means, what did you bring for me? So yeah. So yeah, that's the 1,000 rand. So between the three of us, I think we'll be able to bring her something so that she's not angry, because they get angry very fast as they age. And then for beauty, I did say in my previous video that I've had the worst year in terms of, I've had a bad year, a bad hair year. I mean, I don't know what's been happening with my hair. I haven't been styling my hair. The working from home part hasn't done me justice in terms of upkeeping my maintenance and my styling of my hair. I think I solely rely on my wigs when I go out. I no longer like go and plait and do all sorts of things. So I think maybe we need to go back to work so that we can start looking like decent human beings. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like. Yeah, but okay. Let me not get into that. And then toiletries, for toiletries, I think I'm gonna be budgeting 300 rands. And then yeah, I think I'm mostly kind of covered, as normally I don't total my numbers. I don't total my numbers. But basically these are the expenses, and these are the supposedly income, and these are the supposedly expenses. So for December, there's a video that I did. There's two videos that I did that talks about um December expenses. So in that video, I have included things like buying Christmas clothes for my kids. I've included buying stationery. I have included entertainment for December, or just snacks for December. I think I have included contributing to food, because I don't think it's fair that you go home and you just don't contribute anything, and especially if you like me and you bring in two kids, so at least bring something, at least a bag of maize meal or something, just be fair. Life is too expensive. You can't visit people, even if it's your own mother. You can't visit people and not bring anything. Um, I don't know what else I've included. Yeah, but basically I've covered those. I will link the video below if you haven't watched that video. And there's a second part of the video which I had discussed sinking funds. Okay, and then in that video I had included money that I would spend servicing the car servicing. It's nice. Yeah, servicing the car. I have included deco. Sihle, I don't think this thing is recording anymore.
This.
Okay, I've included house decorations just to retouch. I've included buying extra blankets or new blankets. I've included things like duvets or new duvets, and I've also included buying a paint. Again, this is my Christmas wish, guys. Am I gonna be, especially when it comes to this part I don't think I can run away from. These mainly it has to do with my kids, so I cannot run away from these. But these, if I get it, I get it. If I don't get it, I don't get it. And the other thing that I saw these really nice perfumes, which I'm thinking of selling, guys. Tell me if you are interested. I'm thinking of sourcing out these perfumes and selling them to whoever is interested. They really, really smell nice. So but for now, for this December, I'm just really thinking of buying the maybe times two perfumes for myself. But I'm really kind of trying to think of business ideas, anything that can help me to increase my income or to increase my side hustle income. I think 2024 I'm gonna be more intentional with what kind of business I can start. And if you've got any ideas, if you know a simple business that I can run that doesn't take a lot of money to start up, whether it's maybe selling whatever you think that I can sell. Is it pens? Is it journals? Is it perfumes? Is it dresses? Oh, the other thing I got these really nice dresses that I thought maybe some other people might be interested. I will insert a picture of it. It's like I don't know what to call them, but I'm a fast food, so they're really nice. Yeah, for when you're going home and you're just waking up and you just want to look decent and you just want to look like the rich auntie wabantwana, just look a little bit decent as you help out at home and stuff. Because December we do kind of tend to help out. Guys, thank you so much for sticking with me. If you stick to this far, please leave me a heart. Please leave me a like. Please subscribe. Please share my video. Again, the goal is to get to 300 subscribers and 500 before the second term of 2024. I'm going to come up with other ideas. I'm also going to do monthly resets, which I'm still discussing with my daughter the ideas of how that would look like. But I'm very interested for that project. So thank you so much for liking. Please leave me a like and a subscribe if you haven't done so. Bye.